Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. Salt tastes like pretzel sticks. Episode 146. There's Joey, Bowie, Roar, and Leash. Hello, it's me. I missed my side cue. My cue to sigh. That's a side cue. Me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I believe it. That was
Pretzels.
a good read. Let's that's a keeper.
It's a take.
Pretzels, period.
That's a wrap.
Thirsty.
That's right. That's right.
Did you say sticks, Joelle, or did you say
I did.
chips?
I said sticks.
Yay!
I can
Nice.
follow directions sometimes.
Oh, well, I also like pretzel chips. They're both delicious.
They're great.
Pretzel sticks, pretzel
I like
chips.
pretzel chips with hummus.
Yes,
That's
hummus.
a
It's
great
classic.
combo.
It's true. It's a really tasty combo.
It's a great
I think
combo.
you can get those
Leisha's
little
doing some
lunch
weird
packs.
wiggles.
I'm stretching.
She's
Leash
getting
has
some
the
exercise.
Doing some
Side
elbow
twists.
Yeah.
Elbow whips. What are they
You're
called?
making me want to do
windmills.
some shoulder rolls while you do that.
Exercise. It could be the morning radio exercise. So we call out the thing. So if you're not driving, if you're safe at home, feel free to join along as we do our exercises.
Do some
a couple of
shoulder rolls.
comfortables.
Yeah. Hold things like leash. It's a really good stretch under your armpits.
Yes, that's
or
true.
something.
Turning those hands out, tucking those elbows
So it's like
in.
a wrist stretch. Yeah. I like that most of our episodes lately start with stretching. It's great.
Well, I mean, I sit in front of a computer
Same.
at home all day, which is
like
not
what we're
really
doing
Not
right
great.
now.
Not great, Bob.
we're continuing the trend.
The tradition, which is why we need to do stretches, obviously.
Seems I
It's
just live my life in this chair. I don't know what to tell you.
How's it going, guys? I'll be with you in just a second. I need to go shopping at Tommy's house.
Tommy's house.
Shay Tommy.
Wait,
the hottest
That's the new
hotspot.
plate.
Is this fan faction here? Do they live there? Is that what we've decided?
I mean, isn't that something? Did we talk about that? How they might be
well,
upstairs?
I don't know about you guys. I mean, that could be true, but I don't know about you guys. But on Etta Mermaid,
Yes.
the Nook's Cranny is lovingly called Tommy's house.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Tommy's house.
So
I like the Timmy erasure going on here. It's just Tommy's house.
That was what I was like about to ask. I was like, is that because Tommy is the older twin, but so he gets the name? But I don't think he.
I thought
is.
Timmy's the older twin.
I think Timmy is the older twin.
Yeah. Tommy's my favorite, but whatever.
Oh, well.
Tommy was
I
the one
don't
that
know.
Tommy was
I
the one
don't
that was
know.
holding the flag when we first moved to our island, so he's my favorite. He had one job and he was great at it.
That's what a great little guy holding that flag with such
Great little flag holder. And then he knew, what was the right time to go inside because it was no longer safe to be outside holding flags.
Oh, unsafe.
Oh,
to hold the
he did
flags.
say that, right? Or did he say that?
No, I've decided that he went inside
Okay.
because it was unsafe. Because of tarantulas and things. It's unsafe.
Oh, tarantulas.
But he wasn't carrying a net. It was just a flag.
That's a
Maybe
good
the
point.
Maybe
tarantula
the
got
tarantula
confused.
didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
It was a long stick.
I know. It could maybe from certain angles look like a net. So yeah, maybe it would be a threatening thing to little furry tarantulas. A flag. That you heard it here, guys. Don't carry around flags. Actually, maybe we could test it out because there is a flag item you can order from the mail order.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. So you can
Yeah.
walk
You
around
can't
with it.
carry it.
Yeah, you can.
You can,
Can
like
you?
a little thing?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
you can't.
I
Oh,
like
wait.
how I just...
Joelle's like Joelle is holding her hand up above her head and waving it around. As
I
if she
can
has
wave a flag
in it.
around right here. I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know why you think it's so hard. It seems pretty easy.
Well, fine.
Oh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Is it the
No.
special like crossover items, or is it the special? Is it like a Nook Miles item?
I don't think it's a Nook Miles item. I think it's just one that you could order from the regular like catalog of stuff.
Is that like a pocket
Custom
camp?
Yeah,
one?
maybe it is in the pocket camp stuff. Actually,
Or is it
I might have
or
one
is
in
it like
my-
the welcome stuff, like where you get the the
maybe.
Hawaiian shirts and the socks?
Oh, that's true.
let
The
me
Hawaiian
check
shirts are there
my,
too. Yeah, I thought I
fan.
had one in my inventory, so I wanted to run and check, but I'm not sure.
we definitely got the
kept it.
flags in, or who got the flags? Oh, in Pocket Camp, like you could buy the flags and then Timmy and Tommy would show up, right? Is that how that worked in Pocket Camp?
Oh, I don't remember.
That special item.
Can't remember
Seems
it at
so
all.
long ago.
What's
So
Pocket
long
Camp?
ago.
Okay, I have a flag. I have a
Oh my
flag in
gosh.
my
Pocket
I have a
Camp.
flag.
Craziness Pocket Camp things. I just wanted to tell you, I know that this is not going to get into our categories because no one talks about Pocket Camp, but I want to tell you about it really quick.
What's
There's a
happening?
Pocket Camp cookie for, I'm trying to remember who it is. Now I'm blanking out. That they have items that are little like stackable doll houses, but they're like animal size. So you can stack them in your camp. So it's like one is a bathroom, one is a kitchen. There's like, I think a bedroom, and animals like will actually go in them and like live in them, like hang out and be cute. So, but it's like such a cool item. Such a precious
It's
thing.
amazing. It's so you buy different rooms for a dollhouse, basically.
Right, basic. I mean, it's a cookie, so it's a random draw, and these are
Sure.
all probably like high ticket items.
Oh,
But
you
Of
never
course they
get
are.
it.
cute.
Ugh.
You made it sound great, and then you made it sound impossible all at the same time.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, so
Not
disappoint.
interested.
No thanks, Pocket Camp, with your hard to get best items.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hopefully people get them in their freebie 5K cookies someday. You know what? I was looking for the item for purchase, and it must be a Nook Miles ticket or Nook Miles item because it's not in the catalog like I thought it was. So I'm sorry. Instant correction, instant follow up.
So this will be a great segue into follow-ups because I have a follow-up as well.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to wait for follow-ups and
For
corrections.
follow-ups. So
And
you can
corrections.
actually
And
hold the
follow-ups.
flag. Sarah was right. She was not a liar.
Oh, hooray.
Ooh.
I'm holding one right now, and I'm sitting next to Snake on a little bench in front of my resident services,
Nice.
and we're having fun.
Aw. What
Oh my
a
gosh,
treat.
you guys.
Well,
I have
let's-
big
what-
news.
What?
Big news. Big news.
What's the big news?
February 10th is Stitch's birthday.
Oh,
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah, that's on the birthday list. I think I was excited when I saw
Big
that.
news.
big
Big
news.
news, guys.
You
Big
heard it
news.
first. You heard it
Big
here.
news.
Big news.
Celebrate
all right.
Stitches Day.
Do you guys want to talk about some other follow-ups unrelated to the things that we just found out within the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up.
Awesome. Go.
We heard from our friend Splitacker, and I believe Sarah also confirmed that on
Oh,
Groundhog
yes.
Day, Rossetti acknowledged absolutely nothing. Not his birthday, not the event, nothing.
Not even a change in dialogue for the emergency rescue service.
Not even like
Rossetti
a happy
forgetty.
Groundhog Day, happy me day. And I'm going to drop you off here, and don't forget that you should be saving your stuff.
Maybe he's just a little bitter. I mean, he seems like a bitter kind of guy. And maybe he didn't like that people were calling him a groundhog when he's really a mole.
Oh, maybe.
That's fair.
But he's so cute.
Can
We
I
love
tell
him
you-
no matter what.
Can I tell you a story about Lion Cake and the actual groundhog?
Oh
Yes,
my gosh, yes.
please.
So he found out in school that Groundhog Day was that Tuesday? Tuesday?
The second, yes.
all
I
right.
think it's Tuesday.
He found out on Monday, and he ran downstairs to ask me if he could watch the news on the next day.
Aw.
He's like, "Can we watch the news in the morning?" I'm like,
Oh,
"I guess so." He's like, "Because it's Groundhog Day, and I have to see if the groundhog sees his shadow."
Oh,
So I was like, "Okay," and so he remembered on Tuesday, and we put on the news. We put on the Weather Channel.
The news.
And like it was like perfect timing of like right when they were doing their little thing.
They were,
Oh my
were they
gosh.
still in Punxsutawney this year? They did the whole shebang, just
I think
fewer people?
so. I didn't
They
watch
have
it. Our
cutouts
producer
of
did, but
people.
yeah. Oh,
They did the cutouts like a sports
Cute.
event.
Yeah, it was pretty adorable.
You guys, we could have actually been there this year.
I don't know. They didn't really have a lot of cutouts. I don't know. It must have been I don't know how they picked. If it was like maybe a lucky draw or something.
Oh man, we missed opportunity. But and then when the grand reveal was that there was 6 more weeks of winter, he lost his mind. He was not happy. He was not having it. It's like, this is the worst day ever.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of like it's usually 6 more weeks. I mean, officially, isn't it?
I know.
Isn't that
yeah,
like March?
it doesn't matter.
Did you tell him
yeah,
it's more
all-
theoretical than actual?
Yes, it did.
It's more tradition than anything
Oh,
else?
yes.
So
That's
silly, but he was very upset to learn that.
Poor kid.
He was really hoping that it would be early spring.
Yes,
Oh,
he was.
sorry,
He's
little
like,
lion
I'm
cake."
done with winter. Winter is boring. Even though he was like outside playing in the snow for
Oh.
the last several days. But
I saw a picture of an amazing baby velociraptor. Wait, BB T-Rex?
baby
T-Rex?
T-Rex hatching out of
It
an
had,
egg.
it had
Yes.
tiny little
Most
stick arms.
amazing.
Yep, yep.
And then we
very
also
cool.
had to make the we did a Triceratops either last year or the year before.
Oh.
When it snowed, and we had to do a reprise of said Triceratops for the littler one.
Oh, that's sweet. Not
I'm
for
just
sale.
updating. It's the
Yes.
it's the
I'm sorry.
pennant. I was looking for
Yes.
flag. It's called a pennant.
Oh. I understand.
Well,
Yes, we're
maybe
talking
that's
about the
why.
little-
Maybe this isn't an apples to apples comparison. We'll never know
Oh.
because ours is a pennant and Tommy's and Timmy's was a flag.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense.
Yep.
That's why we can never know for sure what we'll be scared by, or rather, what
definitely-
a tarantula would be afraid
Definitely
of.
figured it out.
You got it. Nailed it.
The world
So,
will
yeah.
never know.
Well,
Beautiful.
that we're going back to this poor little flag situation.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
we're setting
okay.
for Getty Groundhog Day.
Yep.
And
then
Celeste. Let's
yeah.
talk about Celeste.
yeah. So I apologize. I lied last week.
Oh,
I was a
Taking-
lying liar.
Taking a
who
page
roars.
out of Sarah's book.
the trickery, the trickery.
I was
It's
a lying liar
spreading.
who roars. That's what I just said. Yes, I lied because I learned from Sarah how to lie. No, I was just wrong. I was just
Well,
wrong.
you
This
didn't
is
lie very
actually
well, 'cause we found you out.
No, it was terrible. This is actually JB's made up history. Is actually what it was. What? Turns out Celeste does come on Sundays. My mistake. I just don't know that I've ever seen her on a Sunday, and that could be, as Sarah and I discussed before the show,
Yes.
recency bias. We just
Right.
never saw it.
We might just not play on Sunday nights. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen her, but I don't know if I've ever played on a Sunday night. Because if anything, when I used to play very regularly, it was very important to get there on Sunday morning.
Correct.
So I would have
And then
gotten
you
my
could take a
playtime.
break.
And then I wasn't
Eventide.
necessarily coming back in the evening, but yeah.
Right. Getting them
Getting them
nips.
noted. It is possible for Celeste to arrive on a Sunday night,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe it like threw me off because in August she wouldn't come on a Sunday because that was an event day, and like
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, and also
Anytime-
didn't they like change the schedule of things?
they
Like,
did.
didn't they change her
Oh.
when she would
The
come?
frequency.
And I feel like they changed
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, because now it's like you're guaranteed, like she comes once a week regardless. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, like
you just
the
have to catch
rotation
her.
is she comes once a week as long as there are stars in that week. If you don't have stars in that week, she won't come. So like if your star
That's not my
schedule
fault.
is very regular
Yeah.
and you always have stars once a week, you
Unfair.
will see Celeste
Yeah.
once a week. But if your stars are like some
not
weeks you
on a
have 5
Saturday.
nights and some weeks you
Not
won't.
on a
And that's the
Saturday.
other thing.
That's
If you have
Hope your stars aren't on Saturday.
if your only
Right.
stars in the week are Saturday, she won't come. And then if Saturday's an event, and then what's his face, the dog, comes on Sunday,
Good old KK, what's his face?
then
Slider.
she will not come on that particular Sunday.
Which
So,
I call like, why
Shenanigans.
does she not like KK? Like, is there
What
like
is this?
There's a
something
beef.
going on?
there's been a
Maybe
beef.
How?
maybe they used to be an item and it's just too painful.
Oh my.
I wasn't gonna go there, but sure, maybe.
I don't know.
I like the idea that
don't
there's
know.
been some infighting,
things.
you know, like it's like Blathers and Celeste versus KK and Rossetti. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have many other. Wait, do we have any other musical friends in Animal Crossing? It's really just KK, right? It's. Not, I mean, aside from our friends that sometimes sing, just the villagers come and sing. There's no not NPC aside from KK, who is a musical friend. We need more musical friends to come and visit in Animal Crossing.
Yes, we
Yeah,
need
like
sax man.
who's Isabel's always talking about like
great.
her favorite musician, and I don't know that she's talking about KK. It's unconfirmed, so there could be another musician out there somewhere.
Maybe
It would be great to have a sax man though, seriously.
It would be.
Or like someone playing like Careless Whisper?
Yeah.
Maybe they only come on a full moon and they only like are on like
Oh
the
my gosh.
on like the like they're like it's a silhouette, they're only in the back. So it's just the silhouette of them
They just like
playing.
the moon is actually very low in the sky on that
Yeah.
full moon night, and then they appear on one of those rock outcrops.
In
in
like
the
a
back.
silhouette.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my gosh! And you could, I think you see them as a silhouette, but if you get close enough, you can talk to them, I would like to think, and interrupt their solo.
I just want them to always be sideways, holding the saxophone facing upward.
Obviously.
Exactly. Obviously.
Dramatically. Oh, it's beautiful.
I love that.
What kind of animal do you think that one would be?
Ooh. Yeah, ideally it would be something that we don't already have as a character that's either an NPC or a villager. So what other animals do we have?
What animal's good at playing the saxophone?
An animal with
question.
lips, maybe. So I guess that rules out birds. Well, I don't know. There was Trumpet of the Swan, which is a brass instrument, which would be even harder to play with a beak, I think.
Who would look good with like a long we already have elephants, but like an
I
elephant
don't think
would
we
really
need to,
fun with the
I think it
saxophone.
could be anything, even without lips, because really KK Slider should not have opposable thumbs to play guitar. So
That's a very good point. We're not really the directions, the requirements are. We don't have any parrots, do we? Well, we do because there's we do have some birds that look like some of the eagles kind of look parroty.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
toucan. What about a toucan with a long beak?
Ooh.
Would have like a little like. I don't know, that would work.
I like the elephant or the toucan.
Yeah.
Or
elephant.
we
It
already
might
have
be-
anteaters. So
Oh,
I know.
do love
I
anteaters.
was picturing an anteater at first at the start of all of this.
It could be an anteater. We don't. I guess we don't have to rule out existing ones. That's a rule I just made up. Let's break some rules.
Because don't forget, there are all kinds of dogs. There's the
That's
KK
true.
dog and the Isabel dog, and then the actual Cherry and Butch dog,
And yeah, Walker dog,
Walker,
Kyle dog.
Kyle.
That's
Guys.
true. Well, we'll think about this. Unless we have a brilliant. I mean, they're all good ideas. There's no wrong answer, obviously.
yes. And listeners, if you have any great ideas as to
yes,
who would play a
please.
saxophone, a mean sax.
I mean, sax. Oh man, I think they've got to have a jonky cap.
Fox? Maybe a fox? They come out at night.
It's true. Oh, that's a night animal.
Oh, like about to say
Fox
like a
sax, they both have
raccoon. What about
X's
like an American raccoon, like not a tanuki, but like an actual raccoon?
That would throw people off. That would throw them off kilter because so many people think that
I
Tom Nook is a
actually-
raccoon.
I actually love that so much.
Oh yeah,
Little raccoon
Trash
in the
panda
night.
sweetness.
Trash pandas.
Ooh, it could be cute.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, I'm decided. That's a raccoon.
American raccoon playing a sax.
Yep. The racks.
Oh,
So
would have a
racks-
nice
racks playing
stripy
sax.
tail.
I had one more follow up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I had
I'm intrigued.
yes. Well, that's because I wrote it is intrigue. So Leash is prepared for intrigue. So weeks and weeks and weeks ago, we talked about how the door thing. Gee, let me explain. You were giving animals door hanging things to put on their doors.
Sure.
And they just were like liberally just choosing not to, for no reason. And that was a new thing. That was like a bug or something because previously every time I gave them anything for a door, it would go on their door the next day.
Yeah.
So
What's up with that, guys?
And then I wasted
What's
a
up
whole
with that?
bunch of
What's up with that?
SNL. So then I wasted a whole bunch of ornaments to make them these door thingies, and then they never put them up, and they were just gone to the ether. Like Tex never hung it up in his house; just
What?
wasn't anywhere. It was just disappearing.
Not
It was very
cool.
sad. So anyway, I waited and waited and waited, and then I heard like a month or so ago that it seems to have been fixed from friends in the Discord, and I still didn't try it out. And then this week I have a new villager in my island, and I was like, I'm going to give Tutu a door hanging thing. And while I was at it, I decided to send one to Diana, Tex, and Hans because they also never hung up my present the first time I sent it. And I want to say I did that on like Sunday or Monday. I wake up Tuesday, nothing on any of the 4 doors.
What?
But wait, there's more. 24
I'm
hours
not
later.
intrigued yet.
What happened 24 hours later, Alicia? Are you intrigued yet?
I don't know. I've been fooled before.
24 hours later, the door hangings were on their doors.
Oh my gosh, I'm intrigued.
It was a full, like,
brought me back.
2 sleeps.
Full
It
circle.
was 2 sleeps before it was on their doors.
So all of them had them on their doors?
Yeah, but you know how when you send animals something in the mail, they send you a letter back to say, hey, thanks for that awesome piece of mail?
Sure.
On that day, I did not receive mail from any of the 4 of them.
So did they
On
ever?
the 3rd day,
Oh my gosh.
I got
Boy, this
mail
keeps going.
from the 4 of them.
What? They had to
Amazing.
hang it up. They had to make sure it worked.
Amazing.
They
They
had
had
to be
to
like
test it
test it out.
day 1.
Yes.
They had to hang and not acknowledge. There was no thank you in person. There was nothing. On day 2, they finally hung it up, but didn't tell me. They weren't like, hey, JB, look, I did it. Nothing. Day 3, hey, thanks for that piece of mail you sent the other day.
Oh, yay.
I don't even remember sending to you anymore. It's been that long. So that's my intrigue. I don't get it. Why?
Intrigued.
Why did they fix it, but they fixed it slow?
Well,
They fixed it in like real time. Maybe they're busy, Joelle.
yeah. Maybe they don't even get to read their mail. They bring it in. Maybe they don't even
Takes a
check
lot
it
of
per se.
time.
I mean, I know
and
text
like
gets
you gotta
lots of
hang
fan
it
mail.
up. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of work.
Tex is always talking about his
Give
fan
him
mail.
a break. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. At least they did even hang it up and give you a thank you. I mean, that's kind of like the dream.
You're
And then
one of those-
within 3 days.
You're one of those relatives who is like
I never
they
got my
send
thank
you
you
like a
card.
newspaper clipping of something that they think that you might be interested in, and then they're insulted that you never sent them a thank you card for the newspaper clipping that they sent you.
Oh,
I can
no.
guarantee
And then your
you I'm
mom
not that
nags you,
relative. I'm
and then
not
your
that
mom
relative.
nags you that you need to send a thank you card because
Aw.
they've heard it from them that they never received one passive aggressively,
awkward.
and then you still don't do it, and then your mom ends up making one for you, and then you have to like sign your name on the bottom.
Oh, my goodness.
As someone who never finished her bat mitzvah or wedding thank you cards, I will never judge anybody.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm excited that they hang. That's a good update, though. Thank you for the research and the follow up.
yeah. So the big thing is be patient. Like it'll get there eventually. Mine was 2 days. Yours might be 4. I have no idea. In fact, if anyone wants to update me on how long they had to wait before things ended up on the doors, please. do.
Oh,
We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Give them time to realize
Yeah.
they have adored decor.
Intrigue. I can't.
Nope. Moments
Ruined
passed.
it.
You want to do some
Ruined
What's
it.
New?
Yeah, I do.
yes. Yes.
Who's got a song for me?
Do 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 do. What's
new?
Do do do. New horizons. Do do do.
What's
New? Did we do it in time? It sounded like it was on my end, but I
It
don't
sounded
think
good
it
in my
was.
ears too.
Oh, good.
Magic.
We'll see how it turns out when Jack fixes everything. Because if it's good in my
Exciting.
ears, will it be off later?
Hey.
We'll find
All
out.
right, I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me a lot of what's new. Though I did go to Tommy's house just now
Tommy's house. Nice. I'm so glad you went to Tommy's house.
did
before
you-
10 p.m.
I think, Leash, you should tell us what you found in Tommy's house before we
Oh, yeah.
talk about it.
Before-
Before
tell us
10 p.m., I got the festival reactions that I should have gotten 3 days ago, but I didn't because I was
okay.
having mind probs.
That's okay.
okay.
It was waiting for you, and we're excited that you can get them now.
As someone who did not
got
play
them.
the game at all last week for similar reasons, no judgments.
Yay.
Yay.
No judgments ever. That's what we want to encourage. You can play when you want to play and take time for yourself when you need to take time for yourself.
You can play when
And-
you want.
And if you just want to do crossword puzzles and not hold your Switch,
horizons.
half
New
the reason I haven't been
horizons.
playing much lately is because I'm addicted to crossword puzzles.
Everybody here is equally kind. Everybody here is equally kind.
Everybody. Yes.
In living puzzles.
In New Horizons.
I like that Joelle hijacked it for her new exciting hobby of puzzles, and we're like, oh yeah.
I heard what I wanted to hear.
Can I tell you that yesterday? So, Joelle and I play the New York Times
Aw,
crossword puzzles.
that's so
And can
sweet.
I tell you that I get so upset when I'm doing the mini puzzle and Jack is like asking me questions about stuff.
It's
I'm like,
very
I am
stressful.
on a time schedule
Oh
right
wow!
now.
Yikes!
I took
Need
2
to get
minutes the other day and I was
headphones.
embarrassed.
I was so mad. I was like, okay, so let me back this up for you, Sarah.
Yes,
so the
tell me.
mini games,
Yes.
there's a leaderboard, and you
Okay.
can see what how fast your friends complete the
Oh
mini
my goodness!
games. And yesterday,
Well, let me
I-
just update. I play against Leash and her mom. Those are my only two
same,
friends.
same. My mom has one extra friend, but
Okay.
it's basically like 3 people.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a sweet heated contest.
It's a
Yes.
real,
you guys.
real heated battle.
But I was so upset yesterday because Jack asked me like I'm working on this and I'm trying to figure this out.
He's going to mess up your time.
It should
And
be
then he asked me a
noted, this is 30 to 45 seconds of your time. Like, this shouldn't be interrupted time because it's a very small, less than a minute amount of time. So the fact that Leash has been interrupted, I've been interrupted as well while doing it.
So yesterday, I came in third place out of 3 by 8 seconds, and I'm so mad.
I flipped my lid when your mom beat me by 1 second the other day. Second.
She texted me and she's like, it was so close.
Oh, that's adorable.
I was like, how did she do it?
But I definitely chewed out Jack. I was like, I just want you to know that I lost by 8 seconds tonight because you asked me a question and I had to pause to think about it. And now everyone's going to think I didn't know what I was doing for 8 seconds.
Because that's what happens. I look at it and go, what the hell happened to Leash this week? What a mess.
As we know, the first thing that our friends do is
I take
judge
screenshots and I assess every day and I ponder, is Leash okay? These numbers are really concerning.
That's what Jack is saying. He's like, oh, I'm sure they're really sitting there like, oh my gosh, look at Leash. She lost by 8 seconds on a 35-second crossword puzzle.
If I was really concerned, I would have texted you by now and been like, you okay, buddy? It's a real rough time.
Really rough. Some of them are hard, though. Some of them, I'm like, I don't know what this word is.
I know.
Sure.
My very first one, it was like sports day. And I was like, are these supposed to be easy?
Sports day. What was sports day's answer?
Well, 3 of the 8 things were sports related. And I was like,
yeah. Unless it's Olympics, Joelle doesn't do well on the sports.
Unless it's about curling and swimming specifically.
Yes, I know this one.
It was football. Like I walked in screwed. It was fine.
I'm sure there's going to be a couple more because of the Super Bowl.
the Super Bowl. Yeah. Anyway, what's new? Let's talk about new stuff. So, Leash, how's reactions?
Reactions. Have you
tried out these
Leash?
reactions yet, Leash?
No. Should I do it live?
Let's do it live.
Doing it live. Reactions.
Here we go.
And I'm going to move Kevin Bob into the plaza, and he's going to do them with you.
Tell us the name of the reaction, and then we can.
Okay, I'm going to do feeling it.
Oh yeah,
it's a good one to start with.
Oh, she's wiggling her little feet forward. Oh my gosh,
that is such a move. I love it so much.
Oh, so she's heel kicking.
Yes.
She's heel kicking. She's wiggling her little tush, and her arms are flailing left to right.
Nice. This reminds me so much.
She's closed eye happy.
This reminds me so much of like a Russian dance, like we're just the legs move only. It very much reminds me of those.
Like when they do the uppy downies.
Yeah, exactly. With
the
leg kicks.
The arms crossed.
The squatty kickies.
Yep.
gosh.
The squatty kickies. Yep. Or like the toy soldier kicks, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. I just see my knee popping out, and that just is not cute.
But this is adorable. If you are wearing a dress while doing this, I recommend it.
Which I am.
Because then you sort of just see your feet moving, and you can't really see what your legs are doing, and it's adorable.
Oh, I have a shorter dress.
So. I was like, I can see my legs and feet.
I was wearing a long robe the other day, and I looked down, and I was like, this is great. Also, the seated version of this is delightful.
She's got 2 arm moves. One is like the
punchy
back
forward
and the front, and then she's doing a little short little punch.
Yep.
A punch, arm. Punch, arm.
It's pretty cute.
It's really
a nice multi-step repeat move. It's quite
I like it.
Gosh.
I feel like I could do this dance, guys. It's nice and slow.
Oh man.
It doesn't appear to be on any rhythm I can understand. So it's great. Gosh. It's easy.
Nice.
Ooh, and now I'm gonna put on wait.
What's the next one?
Let's Go. Oh my gosh.
And may I suggest for Let's Go, you at least one time face left or right when doing this dance, so you can fully appreciate.
Okay, wait, let me do it. Oh my gosh, did I just breathe out air?
Did that happen? If you run around in the winter, you puff air out. Yeah. Because you can see your breath. Oh my God, I haven't done it sideways before. This is truly spectacular.
So she kicks her little leg behind her, and then she's hopping on one foot.
Oh, surely.
With her arms out front, and then she does like a shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop with her arms.
Yep. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, leg pop. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, leg pop.
I like the slight lean back. I think that's real cute.
And a lean back. Have you done these, by the way, Sarah, with the animals?
Half eyes.
No, I mean, I have, but I haven't had them react, I don't think.
If you walk up to the animals and do any of these dances, they may or may not respond with the same dance.
You know what?
That's awesome.
I think I did with Tommy and Timmy when I first got them. And I think like one of them reacted and one of them might have just clapped and applauded
he's
or something.
He's a little far away.
The
close one.
Let's move on to Viva.
Yes, Viva. Get ready.
I'm excited. Oh, whoa.
That one.
Does she repeat it or is it just a once?
No, then you just kind of stand there like a star. But that one is so very pave, and I cannot wait to do that with pave.
Viva
so lots
Festival.
of sparkles. Lots of sparkles.
Nice sparkle
and
action.
Bam, bam.
Boom,
It's
boom,
like a pop,
bang.
pop, pop, pop,
Starfish
Power
arms.
pose.
pop, pop.
Pop, pop, power pose.
Pop, pop, indeed.
All right, and then the last one that we have is confetti. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you just stand around and just do this forever and ever and ever.
It's really
Just
great.
toss
Throw
some
in
confetti.
So cute. It's so cute. Now, I was told the seated Viva is quite adorable.
let's try that.
I prefer the seated feel in it myself.
Oh man, Lolly's sitting in my seat. Lolly.
Oh, I understand. Like the seated. Oh my gosh, also
have a seat.
cute. The seated feel in it is really cute.
Feeling it.
The seated
Feeling
let's go.
those lighters.
I'm doing the seated Let's Go. The seated Let's Go is adorable.
Especially for the kick feet part, because it's just kind of like rolling down the arms like, yeah.
These are all so great. Dance moves in general, when seated, that's what we've just learned.
Oh,
It doesn't
they're
matter.
so
They're all amazing.
cute.
Great. It's true. Oh, delightful.
But the seated feeling it is great because it's just like a shimmy, like a hip shimmy and a arm shimmy. I love it. Love it so much.
Very, very cute.
So those are the reactions.
So, I mean, those are some
Cute.
pretty sweet new things. I like
I'm
the
pretty
reaction.
happy
like it.
about those.
All right, what else we got that's new? Tell me.
So I don't want to take too much time because I know we're already
we
running
need to take
long.
a break soon.
So we could probably talk about some of these next week. But I think
for sure.
the highlights are there's tons of fun festival
Yes.
things.
Very true.
Sarah, I thought we could try to guess each other's island color.
Yes, surely.
For our festival. What do we think
as
the set is? Like, what's the full set of colors?
Like, I'm guessing, is your set the blue set?
My set is not the blue set.
What are we talking about?
So in the seasonal area at Nooks, there is
Yeah.
a special item once a day that can be purchased once.
It's very
That
like
is
Halloween.
much like the Halloween, exactly.
Yes.
That's the festival items. So it'll be something, all these fun, different festival themed colors. And I know the colors of the outfits, so I presume they are one of the blue, green. Now I'm blanking out on what the colors were.
I have it here. It's green, red, blue, purple, and rainbow. At least that's what I'm seeing in this thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Now-
I have not seen 4 of these. I've only seen 1 of these colors on my island.
Yes, so
in the
it was
seasonal
not
section.
blue.
It was not
So what
blue.
do you want to guess mine is?
Is yours green?
Blue.
No, mine is presumably red, although I'd say it looks pink, but red is mine.
Well, the red one looks red-orange, whereas the pink one looks purple-pink.
Oh, I didn't hear that there were. I must have totally missed when you said pink, because mine is definitely pink.
Okay, mine's also pink.
What? Wait, do we both have the same color airport? Is this going to be one of those things?
Is this-
no,
is
it
this
can't
the
be because there's
airport
3
thing?
colors. This is 3 colors.
No, because
Yeah.
it changes, right? Didn't you say it changes?
No,
Or-
so-
no, the color.
What you buy in your
object
Nooks is
changes.
always the same color.
Yes.
Oh,
Once, presumably, when it's the event, we'll be able to customize
there
it with the
different-
feathers.
are there different things, or is it always the same object?
You get different objects every day. So
What did you get?
I've so far gotten the confetti machine.
Yes.
I've got the flag, I got the garland, and I got the stall. Now there's like 7
They're
other
all
items.
red.
And mine are all pink and purple. No.
So I've gotten the confetti machine and the flag as well, but I've also gotten the umbrella or parasol. I think it's called a parasol.
Yeah,
It's called
yeah.
Umbrella and
Like the standing.
drum.
Yeah. Ooh, the drum.
Who wants to guess what I have?
I want. Oh no, we can both guess.
I guess
I'm going to say
rainbow.
red. I'm going to guess red. The
I
orange
go
and red.
rainbow. Sarah went red. Leash, what is it?
Blue.
We didn't guess
Was it
any
blue?
of them right.
Was it blue? Got it. Well,
got blue.
this is very interesting. I don't know what it corresponds to, but maybe it's random like everything else. Sort of
could be
like
random.
with the toys, right? Like for the holiday, we only
Right.
got 1 set of toys, and it was a random set. Like I don't know that there was like a correlation between the colored dollhouse I had and which dog I had, and
Oh, yeah,
maybe there's
I
a
don't know.
chart somewhere. I haven't looked it up. But yeah, we could talk about all the specific items next week, I think, because by then, at least Sarah and I will have hopefully gotten most of them. I know, at least you're a few days behind.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Valentine's Day cute things you can order from the seasonal section in the Nooks app. I recommend ordering those. The animals like receiving chocolate hearts, by the by.
Oh, nice. And they are
So
furniture items. They're not consumable. Even though they are chocolate, they are not consumable.
But they like them, so I don't care that they're furniture.
Oh, yay.
I gave one to Tex, I gave one to Tutu, I gave one to Chester, and they all enjoyed it.
What fun.
Yeah. And then there's the heart-shaped bouquets that are...
Yes.
They come in lots of colors. I've so far only seen pink, white, and purple. But you could also get them apparently in red, black, and yellow. So
Yeah, I've gotten
What are we talking about?
there's these
a
heart-shaped
rose bouquet.
bouquets.
Little boots.
Mine's white.
Okay. So tomorrow it'll be a different color. So it's just like the cheer
Are
thing.
the chocolate hearts different colors as well?
They're
There's
different
also
flavors of chocolate.
milk, dark, white, and strawberry. They come in 4 different types. So yeah,
Delicious.
if you look every day, you'll get new ones. Yeah, and they look
Well,
delicious.
that's fun.
And both of those are going the hearts and the
Through
and
Valentine's
the
Day.
things to the 14th exactly. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They're going to
Oh,
disappear on
and
B-Day.
what we were talking about before, by the way, to customize your color of your festival items, you can't do it till the 15th
Right.
With the feathers.
feathers.
with the feathers.
Yes. Makes sense.
Exactly.
And when you say customize them, it means you can change them to whatever color you want.
Right. So and I only have pink and
Gotcha.
purple. I can make mine blue or rainbow with the feathers.
Gotcha.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out.
It does show a feather icon if you go to the customize now. So
I went right up to my little table and I was like, I want to customize, and it showed me a feather, and I went, "What's that?"
You need a feather.
As well.
All right, guys. Are you ready to take a short little break with
Yes.
an actual real life announcement?
What? Yeah. That
That's
sounds
exciting.
awesome.
Right. Let's
Take a
do
break.
it. Well, that was delightful. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, thanks.
I'm so excited for that event.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds
We'll
really
talk more
great.
about that in a second.
Yeah.
But first, we have a special announcement for a song contest. Does that sound correct?
Yes.
Who wants to talk about that?
Would you like me to talk about it?
I would love for you to talk about it, Joelle.
I can talk about it. I have been chatting with our awesome mods this week about this wonderful event. It was dreamed up by our awesome mod Lo. You've heard her name at this point. We've been only doing this podcast for 3 years. Heard of her? The mods had some fun ideas for different types of musical themed events, and then this sort of sparked from that idea. How would you, and by you I'm not looking at Leisha Rye, I'm looking at you, the listener.
Looking at me.
No, I'm looking
you.
at
I can see your eyes.
I'm looking at the pig behind me on the wall, actually. But how would you, pig? Like
That'll do, pig.
how would you, pig? Oh my god, let me finish my own sentence. Me.
Sorry, Joel.
My own fault. I'm interrupting myself. How would you like to write the opening song for an episode of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing? Heard of that podcast? The contest is you get to write that 2-line couplet that
A little
happens
jingle.
in the beginning of our episode. So we always rhyme it. You know, this week it was salt takes like, oh my god,
Nope, it doesn't.
salt tastes like pretzel sticks. Episode 146. So we do that every week. We literally do that every week.
And it's completely random.
And
it
it's
could
random.
be whatever you want. It could
And-
be an announcement.
It's true. It could be an announcement. It could be your favorite thing about Animal Crossing. It can be your favorite thing about Pocket Pod. It can just be like your name and your best friend's name and just
Yep.
rhyme it.
That'd be
Be
adorable.
super silly.
Yep.
Yes, we like
The
silly things.
sillier it is, the funnier it is, the more we'll enjoy it. That said, there's going to be it's more of a contest. So the winning one will actually get sung by us in
What?
an episode in March around the 1-year anniversary of New Horizons. And the winner may also receive other prizes, but that's all TBD. But the only way
How do you enter to win?
I was going to say the only way to do it is by joining our Discord and sending a direct message to Lo with your 2-line
Aw.
couplet.
Well, Sarah, how do you join the Discord?
Well, I would love to tell you. you simply ask. But to ask, you need to send us a direct message, whether it's through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, or through to our email address at thepocketpod@gmail.com. Just ask to join the Discord, and we'll send you a customized link just for you to join.
Yep.
And I'm just going to emphasize direct message one more time.
Direct message.
Not calling anyone out, but
direct
like
messages?
direct message.
Direct message.
Also
They're
not
the
as like
best.
a
Promise
private
we'll get to it.
message.
Eventually.
Direct message. Email.
Direct
I mean,
message.
direct message.
Right.
Yes.
Just not
Or
shouting
if
it
you
to
want
the
a direct message, and then if you want to tweet us and be like, hey, I sent you a direct message, that'll also work.
That's effective.
That's true.
I do recommend that. But I don't
Nice.
recommend doing it the other way.
Yes. Because you know what we're going to say? We're going to say,
Send us a
send
direct
us
message.
a direct message.
And then what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you to send us a direct message. Then I'm going to go check the direct message in like the next few hours, and I'm not going to see it there. And then I'm going to forget in a week. So you may as well just do it the other direction.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Yep. And that's how I use
Awesome,
Twitter.
guys. So, awesome contest. Very excited. And that's how I use That's how I don't use Twitter at all. I'm not good at it. Not good at the tweets.
It's okay. I barely understand what I'm doing. It's fine.
We're trying, okay?
I'm just an old millennial over here. Give me a break.
Oh my gosh.
You're a zillennial.
So, yes, I'm never more zillennial when I can't figure out Twitter.
It's true. It's funny because it's true.
It's true.
Well, I think that's all the announcements we have for today.
Nice.
I think it is.
We do have. We're going to move into a dream suite. If someone would like to sing that,
We don't have to sing it. That's going to be in the thing we're about to hear.
That's right.
I
When she
did
says
do
someone,
that.
someone in the
that someone is me.
yes.
So should we
happening.
explain what we're about
Yeah,
to
let's
hear?
do a quick little intro
blurb.
to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to talk?
Do you want to do it, Leash?
I mean, I can do it.
do
So
it,
over
Leash.
the weekend, we had a very nice conversation with Connor
Kelly O'Brien.
Kelly O'Brien. I had to
Yes.
think about that because it's 3 names.
3 names.
Who is the co-founder of the Scranton Fringe, which is a organization that does fringe festivals. Does that sound correct? Tell me if I'm saying this wrong.
No, you're right. In Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yay!
Yeah,
And they're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
a really, really cool thing this year with an Animal Crossing Fringe Festival, which is completely free to anyone who wants to experience it. Anyway, we had a long conversation with him, which will be available later. But we wanted to share our Dream Suite conversation that we had with Connor Kelly O'Brien over the weekend because it was very fun and very entertaining. Dream Suite, where you sweetly dream.
So we thought we would just start a dream suite because it's a really good way to learn about each other. I think what you love about the game, what you miss about other games, that sort of thing.
Sure.
And we do this all the time on our normal episodes, but this is special. So if you had anything prepared, Connor, by all means, you can tell us a dream suite of yours. Otherwise, we can certainly share some of ours.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is where I talk about my gripes and complaints on Nintendo Incorporated.
You very much understand what a dream suite is. A dream suite is a positive
suite
spin on a
slash-
negative complaint.
But hey, wait.
I will say that I definitely, as I mentioned before with Brewster, I definitely would like to see the game create more. I know, I get that its whole imagery and design was based around, like, you know, island in the middle of nowhere, and I get that. That's super cute and cool. But I definitely would like to see more, like, shops come to the island. You know, as we're going to talk about very soon, what we're working on project-wise at Scranton Fringe, that would have made my life a little easier. I definitely love how free form it made the game, and I think it's intentional. They don't want to take up more square footage of your island than necessary.
Sure.
I don't know. I kind of miss the foresty, like, village vibe, right? I mean, it's called a village, right? It's not just called, you know, dystopian settlement of anthropomorphic animals after a nuclear fallout.
Wow, you're getting right into what I thought this game was
that
going to
what we
be.
thought it was going to be.
That's a
so-
proposal.
I mean, we could go all the way back to my dream suite for this game, which was
Yeah.
the apocalypse,
Animal Crossing
post-apocalypse.
Apocalypse,
Yeah. And we dreamed up bunkers and like
nice.
military style training for post-apocalyptic.
And how?
getting
And you know what?
supplies.
And how great would that have been to reincorporate Resetti? How great would that have
Oh
been?
my gosh.
Exactly.
right?
Right.
Tunnel
like
work, and you know, he's our, you know,
That's how they're going to incorporate Rossetti there's going to be a whole other layer in the game.
Ooh.
There'll be a whole tunnel system.
That would be great.
That sounds amazing. That's how we would get everywhere, to everyone's houses. It was an intricate layer of like tunnel.
And then he goes underneath, and you find like your older village from like 2009 under there.
Oh my gosh, yes! It's the same place. It's been home all along. It was just
Is this the upside down?
When you go, the
It's
more
very Zelda
pixelated
Wind
things
Waker.
So
right,
you
host.
shared some of your dream suites. Leash and Rar, do you guys have any dream suites in the same vein that you wanted to share?
Oh man, I mean, I could just echo the Brewster
Put me on
dream
the
suite.
spot.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, having.
I did send you an email or whatever.
Well, just to have, I love I know we were talking before about the not taking up too much space because it's a precious commodity on our islands, but to have those little shops, even if it's like a temporary shop that shows up once a week or something, just let Brewster come and sell us his coffee, please.
Couldn't they I don't know, couldn't they put it on like Harv's Island and give that dumpster fire
I
a
think
purpose?
they could totally
Sure.
make that more
Or like an entire
similar
just
to like City Folk, where there was the shops
set of-
in the city. You know,
a set of islands you could island hop with help from Wilbur.
I mean, we're also talking about this square footage as a rare commodity. It's a digital product. They can update it.
That's true.
They have the technology.
Make
Right.
some space.
They can make every square fewer pixels and cram more squares in.
You would all be better experts at this. Do you think that they're waiting to hit the 1 year mark before they do like major updates, or do you think they're not ever doing major updates and like we're just going to get a couple holidays now and then?
I think that's as good a question as any because both of your options are also maybes because the other option is it's coming eventually, but who knows when? Nintendo, like how long did they drag out New Leaf things, Sarah? Right, like different.
They
editions
didn't
of
know
New Leaf?
everything for New Leaf was pretty much out there, except the one that came years later, which was the addition of the campground, which let you have the inviting villagers with their camper wagons to come and visit, their campers to come and visit, which was like
that was years,
2016.
right?
That was years later. But everything else was like immediately in the game. Like all the furniture was there.
Right, because it was a cartridge.
shops
Like
were
you weren't
available.
downloading the game
Correct.
and updating.
I have a
it.
question. This is less of a podcast and more of just me not bothering to Google things. Can others come to my island if I give them permission and like terraform, or is that only something I can do?
Only you.
Okay, that is a missed opportunity because I would pay
agree.
people.
Right?
I would
Correct.
pay people.
Agreed.
To come because I want to do more with my island. My design concept is just let chaos reign, like just let flowers grow everywhere.
I love it.
Those are some of my favorite islands.
I have a vision. I don't have the time. I mean, there's a friend of mine here in Scranton that's so good at it, and I'm dead serious. Once our project's over, which we'll talk about in a minute, once the project's over, I'm seriously considering giving them like $50 and loaning them my game for like 2 weeks and being like, just do this. I don't have I want the result. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the patience and time.
Sure.
I have a real job. Like I just don't get it. And by the way, to people who have real jobs and families and do that, more power to you. I just don't know how the hell you had the time to do that. Like I see people I see people looking for like, oh well, I did the entire set design of Downton Abbey, but I only had like 5 days, and like I was also planning my niece's Zoom bat mitzvah at the same time, and it's like I don't know how to put down a road. Like I don't know. I don't know how to get chops to move away. I have starved that animal for attention and like digital companionship for a month, and he will not leave.
Oh, Chops, why?
No, that's a different
Oh
problem.
my God, what is he, me in a relationship? Just leave already.
Well, I can tell you I've been working on my Nightmare Before Christmas theme for a solid 2 months, and it is nowhere near done.
That's awesome.
It takes so long.
But the fact that you had a goal and you're making it happen, like I just start and I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like there's just like 30 refrigerators just scattered on my.
Well, that's a great place to change your clothes. There's no question about refrigerator.
Can you change your
island.
clothes in a
Very
fridge?
You sure can.
No. That's so
you?
cool.
You have to
like the
conveniently
pun.
place anything that you can change clothes with around your island, so you could always change your outfit no matter where you are. So fridge.
I mean, I did that
it
in my
could be
real
like
childhood, but I thought that was just me.
You really liked a cold shirt, right? Just like
Yeah,
keep a cold
yeah.
pair of
Let's
socks.
go with that. That's so cool. Interesting. All right. Well, my animals have the opportunity to get a healthy snack and change their clothes.
Oh, I don't think there's any food in those fridges. I'm very sorry to tell you.
All right. Well, then they get, well, I mean, I don't know where they're getting all this winter Northern Hemisphere ice cream from then, because
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic. Or lollipops. There's a lot of lollipop action, a lot of ice cream cone, a lot of walking around in very inappropriate winter wear.
Well, now it's like hot soup. Like first thing in the morning, they're carrying around like a little cup of soup, and I'm like,
is that what that
where
is?
did you get that soup from? No one sells soup.
Yeah,
Do you know,
I also want them to get like I want them to be like nastier to me. Like I want.
That's the old game, right? I've heard this complaint
sure.
before. Like, why are the cranky ones so nice?
Well, especially the GameCube version, they were genuinely nasty.
They were. They were
adorable.
Like, oh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But like, I mean, they would just like destroy you emotionally.
But
like now it's not. Now it's like, you know, oh, you want to be a pop star? That'll be a challenge, but I believe in you. Then it was like your mother's trash, your father's trash.
Get a new shirt.
You are some gangly middle schooler playing this game, and your attempts to communicate with the outside world will never be fruitful.
It's like they could see through the TV screen and looking right at your face.
It was really specific. It was really oddly specific. It was like you were raised in a cult, and you're super pale, and it was like, whoa, all right, shots fired.
Woo, man.
It's true. It's funny because it's true. Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah.
I had so much fun with that over the weekend.
That was fun.
Me too. It was hilarious. And what we just heard was just a small sample of the 1 hour conversation we enjoyed with Connor.
Yeah.
And you'll hear the whole episode. I think we're going to put the episode up on Monday next week, which is February 8th. So you'll hear it in just a few days.
And February 26th through the 28th is the Fringe Festival. It's a 3-day extravaganza of really amazing creative ways of showcasing artists and museums and other really cool
comedy
works and people in the
musicians.
arts, all via Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Fine, just to mention that it's all online, so it's nothing you have to do in person.
Yeah.
It's all something you can join through streaming services, YouTube,
you don't have
Twitch.
to. Yeah, you don't have to have ever
Facebook too.
been to Pennsylvania. You don't have to know what the heck a Scranton is. You can just find a website. You can go to YouTube, Twitch, all the places. It'll be there for anyone in the world that wants to watch this awesome event.
Aww.
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
No problem.
I was struggling.
No, it was perfect. You were describing it so nice. I'm going to give you a chef's kiss for how nice it was.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a new segment.
I'm excited. This is
Get excited.
So
big news.
I teased it I think it was last week. Did I tease it?
Yes, I believe
In
so.
my mind brain?
Oh yeah.
Nope, you're correct. You teased it.
This is going to be called Review My Review. I'm workshopping a song, but it's going to start with definitely a little bit of Cher. If I could turn back time, I would review your review.
I love it.
So I have 2 reviews. These are the most recent reviews that
What's a review?
we received. Oh, a review is something that someone does about our podcast.
Ooh.
They use their little fingies to type out something and say either nice things or not so nice things about our podcast, and they share it with the world. And they have a lot of people have a lot of feelings. We do read all of the reviews. Some of them have made me cry before, but now I think this is very cathartic to be able to do a Review My Review where I get to judge how well of a review you actually reviewed our stuff. So you review us, we review you.
I will also add some of them have made us cry for good reasons.
Oh, yeah.
some-
And also
that's
there
true.
was actually
Some
one that
for
really...
less good
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
But
forget
you
there's
guys
real
are,
people.
free speech.
Oh,
it's
sure.
fine. But I thought that these 2, they're actually the most recent ones, but they're also, I think that they couple each other very nicely. So I'm just going to read one and then I'm going to read the other because it'll make sense in a second. Okay, so the first one comes from the Hilligics. from the United States of America. It was from this past month.
He's one of our Discord friends, actually. Hi.
Oh, nice.
Hi. Thanks for saying nice things. If you want to say nice things about us too, podcast listeners, feel free. We'll read them on our podcast. So this one says, always puts a smile on my face. If you love Animal Crossing, this podcast is for you. They do a great job having fun sharing their experiences while also sharing tips and tricks. Their community is really helpful too. Only thing that could make it better is if you could get Matt Dillon on the podcast.
Hard agree.
Which is awesome. And I appreciate the inside joke that this person referenced of Matt Dillon.
Sweet.
If you listen to our podcast, probably like maybe just a handful of times, you'll know the Matt Dillon reference. We do it all the time.
If you're a little bit confused, episode 32, highly recommend it.
You catch right up. I think that our inside jokes are inside jokes now to the greater Pocket Pod population.
Yes.
So I think that this was a A+ review of saying nice things about us while us also keeping it honest and true.
So, Alicia, you're giving letter grades. Can I give number grades?
Yes.
This is a 100% review from, that's my rating for this review.
Nice.
Ooh, does that mean I have to pick another rating? I'm going to give it, today I'm going to use colors for ratings.
Okay.
So I'm giving that one a vibrant, a vibrant azure blue.
Ooh, I love it.
That sounds beautiful.
Kind of like a lapis lazuli.
I love lapis lazuli. Or lapis lazuli, as I once wrote a poem about in middle school. And
Can one of you spell this for me?
What, lapis?
Oh, lapis.
Lapis.
Okay, I know what lapis is. Okay, I didn't know the rest of the word.
Lazuli.
Oh, lazuli.
What's the lazuli part?
That's like the full name of
The
it.
second part of it.
Yeah, it's like
It's like its surname.
please call me
Mr.
Lapis.
Lazuli.
My father is Mr. Lazuli.
Just call me
right.
Miss Sapien over here. My mistake.
We're learning. We always like to learn new things. I love it.
So the Hilligics, or I think it's Hilligics because I can't say it any other way, gave us 5 stars. Which
What? So sweet.
I mean, 5 stars to you, A+, 100 lapis lazuli to you as well, Mr. Lazuli to you as well. Contrasting that was the next review we received from Jason Bartlett. Gave his full name from
Maybe we
Canada.
Didn't have to.
I just want to note that we have a ton of really kind, loving Canadian listeners. However, they do not review Pocket Pod.
And apparently the only 3 Canadians that have ever reviewed Pocket Pod have not liked the show.
Wow. It's so funny.
So if you are in Canada and have listened to our show and like us even a little bit, just hop on over to iTunes.
We need to pull up the Canadian reviews. Like it's pretty saggy right now.
Unless we find out, is it really just most Canadians just don't
Maybe they don't find us funny.
Canadians hate
That's
Pocket
fine.
Pod, except for the ones we know that don't hate Pocket
That's
Pod.
right. We do know we have some friends that are
just
are
calling
sweet
out our
friends.
awesome Canadian friends, Mick and
Tara.
Splitacker and Tara.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Canada, you got some work to do. This person, Mr. Bartlett, said, "Where's the AC?" which was the title.
Which I assume meant air conditioning. My mistake.
Yeah, where's the AC? 1 star.
Oh.
There's very little Animal Crossing content in this podcast. It's mostly just 3 friends sitting around singing the same songs over and over and telling each other their inside jokes that only they understand. I'd say it's about 3% Animal Crossing and 97% gibberish. Well, Mr. Bartlett, I would say that is false. It is 98% gibberish and 2% Animal Crossing. So
I mean, I would have gone with like 5 and 95, but whatever.
I mean,
do your research.
Yeah.
Before you make a review. I want to see where you got your
I wanna see your math.
statistics from. Yeah, you need to show your work.
Like,
So-
what are the time codes where we did talk about Animal Crossing in that episode?
Right. Clarify.
Exactly.
So you can do a
Prove
chart
it.
of like.
Prove we
So
talked
I'm gonna
about it
give you-
even once.
I'm going to give you a C minus.
Oh, still passing.
Yeah, well, I mean, he got close to the answer, but like,
I
he
get what
didn't
you're
show his
Didn't
work.
show his work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you a passing grade, but I'm not pleased at all by this. No.
So where I went to school, not showing your work was just an automatic F.
Oh,
So
ouch.
I'm going to be generous and go with a 65 though. 65%.
Oh, that's a D.
yeah. Because
that's a
at
solid
least
D.
this particular opinion is clear and we understand what the
That's
concern
true.
is.
I
There
guess-
there
yes.
have been some that are less clearly worded that we will get to in the future.
Also, I want to know how he knows that we're sitting.
Oh no! Now he knows that we're
Whoa.
Three
sitting.
friends
Now he knows the
sitting
truth.
around.
We have admitted to sitting. I mean,
I
will
never
admit
said I
I'm
was sitting.
Nope.
I never said I was,
I'm
but I
saying
never
right now
said
that I'm
it.
sitting, but I don't know what you guys are doing. I just can see your heads.
He's making broad assumptions about how we do our podcast.
You guys have no idea how short I am right now and whether I'm sitting or standing. This
That's true.
perspective is unclear. You don't
It's
know.
very true.
I could be floating.
well-
I could be floating around.
So I'm going to quickly
know.
just give a.
I'm a cat.
I feel he does have. I appreciate that he. He did mention the gibberish. I'm a big fan of gibberish. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Apparently, he thinks it's not the best. 1 star, whatever. I'm going to give it like kind of a dull gray that has like a little hint of green. Nothing too exciting.
And maybe a little yellow,
like a
like a
kinda
yellowy green.
yellowy
like a-
green. Yeah, it's like kind of on the yellowy green side. Yeah, kind of like a That's fair. You can
Yeah.
see my color that I'm reviewing. Thank you.
Like the color of clay in Animal Crossing.
It's sort of like the shadow on the llama
shadow.
here.
We have visual aids, which on my monitor may or may not look accurate, but that's pretty good. I'd say that's right about right.
Just gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
That is awesome.
As you can't see, listener.
No one can see the
That
llama
is the right
behind me,
color.
but the llama behind me is like a greenish gray
Yeah,
hue.
I agree.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There's our first installment of the Review My Review. If you'd
I
like
liked
to
it.
hear more Review My Reviews, be sure to review my review so I can review your review.
Or review our podcast.
I mean, review my
Prefer to
podcast
review
so
the
I can
podcast.
review your review. Yes.
If you want to
sorry,
get
I
real
said that
meta,
wrong.
you could review in your review the Review My Review segment of Animal Crossing Pocket Pod. That would be pretty exciting. So I'm just throwing
I
it
would
out
be
there.
very excited,
That would
too.
be. I mean,
I
yeah,
love that.
I like it.
And if you've already left us a review, I believe you can write a new one or like update your old one. So if you want to
Yeah,
like
fun.
change it at some point, by all means, send us a new one.
And if weeks are slow, we'll be going back into the archives of reviews to review our reviews.
we got 3 years of random sporadic reviews to share with all of you. And I'll also say, if you've been reviewing our podcast on things other than Apple, let us know. We just don't know where those are. So we're going to have to go look those up. So if you said,
Yeah.
hey, I reviewed you, but you didn't mention it, it's because we haven't found it. So tell us where it is and we'll find it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Can we
it.
do a lightning round of Tiny D's?
Lightning Tiny D's.
round,
Absolutely.
All right, Sarah, I need you to tell me something.
Yes, I am once again asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do-do, do-do,
Tiny delights.
do-do, do-do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny lights.
Tiny delights. So I can start it off with a tiny delight
Yeah,
real quick.
kick it off.
Do it.
I had Lily's birthday today. It's Thursday right now. And she had Poppy over and I got to go over and visit for birthday. They were dancing. And for the first time, I got to dance along with them. And it was great.
Oh, yes, you got to dance.
The best. And they were so cute. And
I'm so
Poppy just
excited.
happened to be matching my outfit. So we danced together and they were
Oh
it was
my
very
god!
cute.
Did
You
you
were
take a
wearing
video of
blue
that?
sparkles and he was wearing blue sparkles.
I didn't take. I can go and take another video. I don't think I took a video. I did take some screen caps. I can
We need
share
to
a
do some
screen cap.
videos so we can share those on our social medias.
Oh yes, I'll have to go and take it.
But this will be the cover image this week, so everyone will get to see at least the look.
But the dancing in
dancing.
real life is really nice.
We need
It
some
really
good,
is
some
very
good
sweet.
dancing.
So cute.
Dancing vidges.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
JB,
Sweet,
what you
sweet.
got?
I had a weird discovery today. I was playing around in the museum and I went to the butterfly room and I sat down in the butterfly room and I was listening for a little while. And the music in the butterfly room sounds a little bit like the Pocket Camp opening song. And it had me pondering a little bit. I don't have the ear for music like some people. So, Alicia, I would ask at some point if you would go and sit in the butterfly room and
I'll
see
follow
if it
that up.
kind of gives you a little pocket camp vibe, whatever. We could claim it as pocket camp, I suppose, because most of our friends in Discord have told us that the pocket camp song reminds them of us.
Oh, that's so fun.
So that was my Tiny D. It sort of sounded like a familiar song in there. Subtle. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same song.
Interesting. I will check it out, and I will follow up next week. Stay tuned
Sweet.
to
Report
episode
back.
147. Very cool episode. Awesome, guys. Well, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm going to pull up the birthdays.
Dun, 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 dun.
Very happy birthday to Lily Birthday Frog. Toady. She had a birthday today, as mentioned by Rar. Stitches, as I mentioned earlier, the Lazy Cub's birthday. He says stuffing. He has a birthday on the 10th, you guys. I may have my gates open if you guys want to wish him a happy birthday. No promises.
We can bring presents if it's his birthday. We can give him presents.
So if you're in the Discord, maybe I'll make a sneak peek preview.
That's
there
next Wednesday.
for a guest.
It's the 10th.
showing. I don't know. Flora, the peppy ostrich. Her birthday is sometime.
She looks like a flamingo.
She does. I had her on my island for a very long time, and then I accidentally let her go.
These are in order, so her birthday's probably the 9th. Yeah.
Cleo, Snooty Horsey's birthday. Frobert, the little duck frog's birthday is this week. Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
I miss him.
He says human.
Yeah, he does.
His catchphrase is human.
Yeah, I changed that pretty quickly.
I don't know how I feel about
Is he
that.
an alien?
I don't understand that
Oh.
one. Is
We'll
he
have to
another
keep-
alien? How did I miss that?
We'll have to fan faction that if not, or do some research. We haven't done spotlights.
It's been a while. We need
to do some spotlights. Annalisa, the normal anteater, and Penelope, the Peppy Mouse's birthday.
Oh,
Bo. Happy birthday, you guys. And we will see you later, or we'll see you at another time. I want to thank Jack Quay Blank of Mikey Cat Studios for producing another fine episode of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing. And with that, we will say... Pocket